Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marlane. Today I am going to be doing part 2 of my shop update of my spring scrunchies kit collection. As always, I have my Milanote here. I'm gonna cut the loose threads. I already cut some, so these are the new ones. I already cut these. Friends, let's get to the sewing station and we will work and chat a little bit. So let's go. Okay, friends, it is kind of hot. This has been a chill day, actually, I would say. But yeah, it's kind of like hot and humid. The only thing that I have left to do is to cut all this. That's pretty much it. Make the kits, take the pictures, listing. That's not that hard actually. So while I work out here, I want to chat a little bit. What? So yeah, these are so beautiful. I'm gonna show you up close in a few. So I'm just looking for any loose thread. Actually, there's a few things. This is a sewing machine. This one that I have here on my right is a sewing machine that I got from a thrift store a lot of years ago, like 10 years ago, 9 or to 10 years ago. And when I used to do cosplay, I would go to thrift stores and get so many strange things. Also clothes that we could like repurpose to make cosplays. On that thrift store, I saw this machine. It was like super ultra clean. I was like, is this machine working? And she's like, the lady say like, yes, it is working, it's sewing. I think she even like have like a test patch to show. And she say like, I took it to someone who cleaned it and it's up and running. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna buy it. I had a singer symbol, and back then I had I still have that. I have a serger. It's just that it's there. I need to fix it. So actually, I was like, okay, I'm going to buy it. And I don't even know how much I buy it. I don't even know if I 20, 30, $40. It was not much than that. Ever since I have it, I used to have another sewing machine. Probably I got it at a thrift store. I don't know. So I gave it to a friend actually because I already had like 2 machines. And yeah, so this one was at my mom's. So because one day she called and she's like, oh, I need to like sew something, when she was in crochet. And she's like taking the time. When she was making crochet, she actually was yeah, she said she asked me if I could sew her something. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to give you the sewing machine that I have, that I am not been using it, because I have been using the brother. I was like, mom, this is a machine that is up and running, take care, this and that. So I have sew on this machine when I am at her home. For some reason, the Coats and Clark, let me check. The Coats and Clark, the all-purpose thread that is 100% polyester, it has been skipping and breaking and doing bird nest in the brother machine. But because I have used this singer at her home and I have used it in the past, so yeah, ask her if I could sew something there. But that day that I went to to there, I was playing with my niece and she fell and this and that. So the thing is that actually, so I just took it back and yeah, sew everything with the sewing machine. This machine is really good. It is a Sears model only back then. So yeah, but the only thing is that the plate that is here, it has it's not mold, it's like rust. So I just put masking tape there so it wouldn't like stain the fabrics. Today has been a day that I have been here a lot of hours, but yeah, for some reason I have been really slow. I'm just gonna take my time and do everything. I also have been doing like house stuff on the weekend and such. Oh, so I took a picture of the Milanote because Milanote is not in this iPhone, it's on the iPhone that I used to film. Let me check. I think, okay, once I cut the threads, I'm gonna make the kids too. Just leave that because I can tomorrow. I'm not gonna take the pictures tomorrow. Tomorrow is co-working day, and I start at 11:30. That's on Twitch. I always leave the Twitch in the description box. But so I'm gonna make the kits just so in case tomorrow I have some energy left after the Twitch stream in the night. Actually, I can start making the listing at least. Then the next day I will just take the pictures, edit them. I use Canva to edit them. It does a pretty good job. I'm gonna film a few days of this week while I do all the shop update. This is gonna be part 2. Then there's gonna be a part 3. Which is after the shop update and what are the future plans that I'm going to be working on. Another topic, I start working on the second week of May. They already put me a lot of hours, anything from 38 hours to 40, something like that. And that is one. The second thing is that I work in during 6 days, and it's 1 hour. And it's 1 hour and 1 hour back and 1 hour to get there. So it's two hours. So if I work anything from 40 to 38, it could be 52 hours just commute and work. Plus, the lunch hour. There are a few things that I want to do this year that I didn't do the last year. The last year for Christmas season, first is harder and stronger. It was really crazy, but I love it and I did a really good job. So they called me back for this season, mother seasons and father season. So first is just a few weeks that I'm gonna be there. That is one. The second thing is that I don't want to make the same. I don't want to be hard on myself. I had never like worked in Christmas season inside a mall. Never. I have never had projects of my own that I need to be like my own project management and team leader and the work labor and just all the things, content creator, editor, also be the face of the social media streams, this and that. I did really good. I mean, I didn't know how to juggle everything back then. I just wanted to do a really good job at the cashier. I did. So, but all my social media like took a toll. Like a lot of people follow me on Twitch. A lot of people just like getting back into um get shown. Like my impressions on YouTube are really low. Like since that time that I took, a lot of the videos don't even reach 100 impressions. So yeah, I don't want to make the same decision. I don't want to say mistake because it wasn't a mistake. It's just that I'm new into all this. So now I know better. And I'm getting better at being consistent, time management, project management, and all that actually. So this time I want to at least show up with something simple, film something simple. There are a lot of things that no, because when you like, there are a lot of things that I can film and they don't take that much time to edit or post or anything. I'm going to film and stream at least a few hours and film at least a few hours. This is the one that I need to sew better. So because the job is, if it is until the day that she told me, it's gonna be 6 weeks. I cannot disappear for 6 weeks, you know. So because when I come back, instead of coming back to progress, it's just me trying to get to be shown again in all these algorithm places like Twitch and Instagram and YouTube. So no, I cannot. So I'm going to do my best. For me to be able to know exactly how much I can manage at the same time and the days, because one thing is that I sometimes put a lot of tasks in my days in Milanote, and sometimes I do all of them, but actually I need to be more realistic for my hours that I have available each day. So I downloaded today Google Calendar, and I'm going to block time. For example, I'm going to use the red for my, not the red, but I can use other color. It's just that red right now is, no, it cannot be red now that I think about it, because red is the color that I use to indicate that it is a due to task or related project to Milano. It needs to be another color because I have the Milano color coordinated. Um, so depending of the project is the colors that I use. For example, I'm going to block the shifts and also the hour back and here. I also have to block like from 5 to 6:30 in the days that I am here. It's the time that I feed Lobo, I put it in the patio, I make myself something to eat, I make my Julio something to eat, and then I come back, and that I have to time block that. So if I have an appointment, if Julio or me have an appointment, of Lobo have something, an appointment, you know, vet stuff, when I go to my mom's the afternoon, or if it's more earlier. So that kind of thing, family stuff, you know, like parties and all that. So I know for real how many hours I have, and I block that time for the project. Let's say I have a morning or a night or a midday. Okay, it's gonna be for Twitch, or it's gonna the Twitch streaming. I have to block that too. In the week, be more realistic about how much stuff I can put in my days in Milano and block time. So that's why I'm gonna use Google Calendar. So during the day, actually today I was just setting up the Supersuite bot, not setting it up because reintegrating to the Patreon and the Supersuite bot system at 15 minutes, everything was working already, so I didn't have to do anything. So I think that's about it, friends. Let me just, this is about to die, it's just like 15%. So yeah, that's about it. I think future plans, I will just have a better view of everything for the third part of this video. So I know for sure, just because of the, I don't want to say things because I just know I have plans that I already know what I want to do, just that in the way that I'm going to spread everything, it depends of how many hours I work at my seasonal job actually. So in the third part of this video, I will have a better view because I will have more schedule already running, so I know. So that way I can tell you what are the future jobs, the future jobs, the future projects. Sometimes they feel like job. But I actually add the Super Sweet Bot again. Everyone knows the Super Sweet Bot is really famous in Twitch. And I saw that they added a co-working and studying category on Twitch. That's really cool. And the creator of Super Sweet Bot also have a beta running right now for the third tier, where you can be testing super sweet bot for the Discord integration. I don't know if it's running, but you know, when it is running, because I just I have just been add back now to the super sweet bot. So let me just, I'm almost finishing this. Woohoo! And I will just check. I think I'm going to do the kids tomorrow actually. I think this is something that I can do on the Twitch streaming because I'm tired and I need to update the scenes in the OBS. So yeah, there are just these little birds that, not birds, it's just some like, it's, they are like, I don't know, they are like ants and they have like wings, and they tend to come here when they tend to start appearing in the night after raining, and they just like the lights. This, and this is the last one. I'm gonna leave that apart. I have some there that needs to fix too. So yeah, let's just do that later. Woohoo!